Inner voice practice. Inner voice practice is a technique that involves continuously tuning into your inner dialogue and self-talk and working on improving its quality and content. It is a form of self-awareness and self-reflection that can have a positive impact on your mental well-being and personal growth. Here are some steps you can follow to engage in inner voice practice. Notice your inner dialogue. Start by becoming aware of your inner voice throughout the day. Pay attention to what it says, how it sounds, and the overall tone and content of your thoughts. Are they mostly positive or negative? Are they supportive or critical? Simply observe without judgment. Identify patterns and themes. Once you start paying attention, you may notice recurring patterns or themes in your inner dialogue. These patterns can provide insights into your beliefs, fears, and thought processes. Take a note of any common themes that arise. Evaluate the quality of your inner voice. Reflect on whether your inner voice is helpful and supportive, or if it tends to be self-critical or negative. Consider how your inner dialogue affects your emotions, actions, and overall well-being. Be honest with yourself and identify areas where your inner voice could use improvement. Challenge negative self-talk. If you notice a lot of negative self-talk, work on challenging and reframing those thoughts. Replace self-critical statements with more positive and compassionate ones. For example, if your inner voice says, "I'm such a failure," challenge it by reminding yourself of your past successes and focusing on your strengths. Cultivate self-compassion. Practice being kind and understanding towards yourself. Treat yourself with the same compassion and empathy you would extend to a friend. When you make a mistake or face a challenge, remind yourself that that it's a normal part of being human and an opportunity to grow. Set positive intentions. Use your inner voice to set positive intentions for yourself. Instead of focusing on limitations or what could go wrong, focus on what you want to achieve and the steps you can take to get there. Use affirmations or positive statements to reinforce your intentions. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Engaging in mindfulness and meditation practices can help you cultivate a more aware and calm inner voice. By regularly practicing mindfulness, you can observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them, allowing you to create space for a more positive and constructive inner dialogue. Remember that inner voice practice takes time and patience. Be consistent with your efforts and approach it with a compassionate attitude. Over time, you can develop a more supportive and empowering inner voice that contributes to your overall well-being and personal growth.